So if you want to absolutely close every sale, the closest that you can get to that is by blending in these three things. You got to be careful here because a lot of unethical people are using this for manipulation. Let me explain why. Number one is rapport. They teach you this in sales, right? Build rapport, build rapport. Well, what is rapport? Rapport is being like they are, being synchronized, matching on some level, generally core values. When you build rapport, that opens the door to them liking you, knowing you're liking you and trusting you and buying from you, right? So sales schools are teaching people to take what is a natural thing that we do as human beings when we connect and manipulate it or convert it into something that they can use as part of a strategy to sell with. Now, we got to keep things ethical, but you have to learn how to externalize your rapport building and connect with the right kind of customers. That's number one, okay? Number two is what social media refers to as engagement. That was the big thing for social media. You got to be be engaging. Your content must engage people. It's got to keep people watching. Why? Because it has longer exposure between you and them, in which they can connect to you. They can find rapport. They can things that they like. They can find things that they like about you, that they can see your insights and therefore build authority in their eyes. That you're the authority in this particular area. You know what you're talking about. You can build contrast against your competition. You're different, right? And so engagement is very powerful. Now here's the interesting twist. When artificial intelligence began trying to do basically manipulate human beings, it started with engagement and then it went on to the next level. And I've been preaching this for a long time in a natural sense, but they call it intimacy. Intimacy. Have you seen those strange chat GPT conversations where the computer is telling the user, I love you, I'm in love with you, you don't love your spouse, you should divorce them, you should be with me, and just on and on, just kind of weird stuff? Well, it can put one off, but make no mistake that AI is teaching itself and it's going to get better at manipulation, and it's going to use intimacy to get that manipulation. And so are companies, because they're going to manipulate their customers in order in saying yes. And I'm not suggesting that you do that, but if you learn how to externalize these things and connect with people, you will create a relationship naturally. And I've always said that the biggest asset that you have as a business owner after your technical skill set is the relationship that you have with your customer that comes through intimacy. And with AI doing what it's going to do and all this other stuff, people's guard is going to continue to go up. So you got to get in their circle of trust as quickly, as efficiently as you can. And sometimes that requires you being vulnerable first. Pete Ramsey here, HVAC Greatness. Stick around. This stuff's getting pretty deep, and we're going to get it hammered. We're going to get it figured out. Talk to you later.